Jim today, try and work out whether we should change GUs from ZD30s to
LS's.
No, not LS's. To Barra Turbos. So we're riding in Barra Jim's 99 GU 2000 GU Patrol. Was his pops, and it was immaculate. Caravan towing, never been over 80.
Used to do 1200 k's a tank.
1200 k's a tank, because pop's like 80. But now, Jim's got it, so now, and of course, he's got a dent in every panel, including the roof. 37s, twin locked, 3-inch springs. Standard arms?
Not standard.
Oh, just upgraded but not longer.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, upgraded but not longer. Have you got upgraded rear lower control arms, steering arms? And have you upgraded rear upper control arms?
Only recently, as you'll find.
On previous video, you'll see why.
One of the latest episodes of Obs Patrol.
You also upgrade the rear upper control arms.
To spanners.
Yeah, not necessarily to spanners, but
greener handy than it usually is.
It is, it's very nice out here, isn't it? Look, you only get half your head. You get your head every now and again, but who cares? Rightio. So, Barra, let's start with the obvious question. Are you glad you did it?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool?
Pretty cool.
Why is it cool?
It's probably not a great investment. Because straight six turbos are the be all and end all of motors in cars. Straight six petrol. Actually, straight six turbo and diesel cars. Because straight six diesel cars sound cool too.
Oh yeah.
They go hard.
Are you saying like M57s and stuff?
Are they straight six?
M57's a straight six, yeah.
Yeah, right.
The Navara 550 was V6. They're a good motor. Oh.
Like TDs, FTEs. Cummins are pretty cool.
Cummins, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to talk about the GU Barra. Now the Barra, rough cost to do the conversion. Driving a ZD, chuck the ZD into the boat for an anchor. What's the rough cost?
12-ish, 11, 12, I think.
Did we just add it up?
Yeah, it was 9.5, but that wasn't including all the little times you go to Super Cheap and you spend like way too much money on hose clamps and
air fresheners and stuff.
Air fresheners.
Yeah, right. And oil.
Ollies.
So there's no oil changes in that, but 9580 was all the stuff you need to do the change. We can reel off the list quickly. It was engine, so a second-hand Barra Turbo FG was $3,000. A clutch and flywheel kit, 1200.
It's doing a bit of work.
What are you doing?
Shortcut. The 37s will pull up. Holy fucking Jesus.
It'd be funny if we do Snake Road. Good chuffy for the content.
Loves the chuffy.
Love the chuffy.
Probably not great for a turbo, but it loves it.
You might not be coming this way. Oh yeah, he got in.
If he's coming this way.
If he's coming this way, he's probably not. But anyway.
Well, that's that white car over there.
Oh, that's him way up there, yeah. Rightio. So it's obviously fun to drive, isn't it? So what else? It was cost $1,200 for the kit. The relocation kit, so throttle pedal. Oh, we didn't add throttle pedal to that.
Well, that was, yeah, that's what I said, that relocation kit, engine mount, throttle pedal. All that was about $480, I think.
Including the throttle pedal itself?
No, the throttle pedal bracket.
Yeah, but you still need to buy a throttle pedal, don't you?
Yeah, it came with the motor. They usually sell it as a loom, part of the loom.
Rightio. So the new radiator, because you have to go to from a ZD to a TB45 style radiator. Intercooler, bit of piping, just eBay intercooler, bit of piping, fuel pump. Anyway, we've got on the list now. I'll put the list up after. What else, buddy? So you wouldn't change it? It's pretty good, isn't it? It's very reliable. The flogging this poor thing's had 3 years now. Yeah,
Just coming up. Yeah, just coming up on 3. Yeah.
2019 did a Cape trip. So our Cape video's got a fair bit of this car in it from a few years ago. But he had a few fuel problems with one fuel hose and the fuel pickup was a bit close to the bottom of the tank.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Just took me way too long to find.
took a while to find the problem, but it was when you put it in the tank, it was just too hard against the bottom of the tank.
But it wasn't even too hard. It was like just touching, but then under vacuum when you're getting up it would suck the filter shut.
Yeah, right. That sucks. Yeah. So, what problems have you had with it? So that it was running lean. That was your fault. That was the installation error. What else? Have you had any other problems?
Engine mounts, but I didn't use genuine Ford engine mounts.
Used tight ass engine mounts, and they were no good. So you had to pay a couple $100, actually $100 a side for the genuine ones.
Yeah.
So that's okay. Museum.
Rear main seal, but I don't think I put a new one in when I did the swap originally, which was really dumb.
So white flywheels are off. If it's leaking, like if they're not leaking in their original, I'm not a real fan of changing them. But
I put a genuine one back in.
Oh, it's okay. As long as the genuine goes back in. Rightio. So the gearbox holds up to it okay. The diffs, everything else holds up okay.
Yeah, but this only has like a low horsepower motor. But yeah.
So this is a pretty standard motor.
This is less than standard. I think standard have an overboost setting of like 11 psi, and this is only running 8 or 9 constantly. So.
Oh right, not bad.
Even less than standard.
Not bad. So you haven't had a tune on this, so that cost doesn't include a tune, just the removing the security and the speed limiter and all the other stuff to make it work. All that speed sensor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've had a little dash, a little electronic dash, just to have all the sensors hooked up to, and the CAN Barra
just to get the speedo to work.
To get the speedo to work.
It also tells like the aircon and stuff or like the ECU that the aircon's on. But I haven't hooked that up yet.
Yeah, right. So actually pretty good value for money. So if you do it all yourself for 10, say 11 grand maybe, you've got a Barra Turbo GU. Pretty good car. Pretty
300 odd horsepower on 35s.
We already know GQs are the best four-wheel drive ever built, but only if you put GU diffs under them. So now this is sort of second best, isn't it? It's the second best.
Third best. G6 is pretty cool.
No, they're uncool.
Most fun I've had off-road.
Very unpractical, yes. Yeah, right. Cool, but unpractical. Impractical, unpractical. Anyway, righto, what else you need to know? So, we know that's all good. Does everything right. Tows fine, flies, heaps of grunt, reliability, parts you can get everywhere. So really a good combination. How do you compare it to an LS then? Why wouldn't you do an LS? LSs sound really cool.
They do sound cool.
Yeah, right now, a really cool sounding LS and GQ.
I think the exhaust is real hard to fit. I think. Like in a car, in a patrol.
Righto.
I think. I don't know. I don't know. Apart from that, LS is probably cool. I think they're a really hot running motor.
Yeah.
Like even though Barras run hot, but I think the engine bay temp of an LS is hotter. Maybe. Yep. I don't know. Apart from that, they don't have that cool straight 6 turbo sound unless you like put cams and shit in them.
Yep. Yeah, pretty good. Righto. How we compare it to an M57? Haven't really investigated them enough. I did a bit of Googling on the M57 after old mate bought one, and I talked to a mate who does the European motor parts, sells all parts, that works on a lot of those cars, and he said there's 2 different versions of the motor. One of them is a shocker, reliability wise, and one is quite good. But he said even the good ones still have electronic issues which will do your head in after a while. So anyway, that was his opinion. But they sound pretty cool, don't they? And they're a diesel with a limiter, so that's just cool. What other engine conversions there? They do the Isuzu motor into these now, don't they? What are they called?
4JJ1.
4JJ1. They've done a few of them, but they're still really a bit highly strung, aren't they? They're sort of at the end of they're already pretty tuned, or not?
No, I think they de-stroke them, or like detune them a fair bit because they come out of trucks.
Yeah, right.
I think, I don't know.
So
but I know they get like 800 odd newton meters and like 300 horsepower out of your patrols.
Right, so what horsepower is this one standard in newton meters, you reckon?
This?
Yeah.
I had it on a dyno when I had fuel problems, so I had no fuel pressure, and on 35s it made 240 horsepower.
At the wheels, right.
And then I'd say standard it probably makes like 7 to 800 newton meters.
Right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's more torque than the 62. drag race yet with this in the 62. You've
Yeah, we did up Cape, but I had fuel problems, excuses. And also patrol manuals are no good.
Oh, you're
for
right,
racing.
on the beach in 60, yeah, fair enough. And I was on 34s. I was on 34s. So, as for drag races, we could talk about a couple of drag races to compare them. You dragged a LS1 red ute, and you beat him. You were quicker. I think you missed a gear, but we won't mention that. What else did we drag? We've only put the Y62 against the...
You losing against the 48 Turbo. And all the excuses that come with it.
Why did we lose?
It's easier to name all the reasons he didn't win.
Okay. Yeah. Yep, got beaten fair and square there by a TB48 Turbo winch truck. Sort of.
He's not sincerely hacking it there though either, by the way.
I am. It was very fairly won. So there you go. So other engine conversions, what other ones are there? You can put a TD42 in it. We can put a TD42 in it. And never be able to tow anything again.
Yeah, get hot, make 200 horsepower, maybe. Get hot, break cranks.
Apart from all that, they're pretty good, eh?
Just watch all the TD warriors. Best modded world.
Righto. So there you go. That's Jim's version of his.
And what we do from Goldie to Arachula, I did 17 litres per 100.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty impressive.
37s.
Oh, what'd you do up at Cape? At 21?
Yeah, 19, 20-ish, I think.
And that was on a Cape trip with all the gear loaded up, roof racks, all the rest of it.
I'm keen to try.
35s, low pressures, a lot of low range stuff, a lot of sand, a lot of being silly, a lot of driving the wrong way up. What's it called? Gunshot. So yeah, 21 was pretty good. To put it in perspective, the 62 did 18 average. The
Two
TDs did 17 and 18, and the Navaras did 16.
No, I think Brendo's did like 12 or 13 or something.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, it was on standard tyres and everything.
Oh yeah, right. So all our speedos are out for a start. Oh, not out, but more corrected than those ones. So if your speedo reads under by 10k, straight away your fuel figures are better, aren't they? So anyway, there you go. That's Barra Jim's GU Barra, which he likes a bit. Pretty good thing. We had another mate just on recently. So the car was a bit of a bargain. It was bought as a project. What was it? So it's a GU wagon, standard, with no engine, but a NA Barra came with it, and all the conversions.
Oh no, that'll be the Pedro. That'll be the.
That was Alex.
Was it?
Pretty sure that was Alex. Is that you, Alex? Chris, mate, we're just driving in.
Oh yeah, cool. We're Jake's out here too, and we're just over at the second camp down near the river, so I don't know what you just want to do.
Yeah.
Sounds good. We'll see you there in a sec.
Copy.
So yeah, he put it together for what? He bought us a kit for the whole thing for 6.
No, the whole thing. Wait, what?
How much did he pay for the car and engine?
Oh, 3, I think, or 2.5.
3 or 2.5 with that Barra. So by
NA.
the time it was together, NA, it was how much?
I think we worked out on the road, Rego, everything for 7.5.
$7.5 on the road, Rego. There you go.
The only thing is he hasn't done aircon yet, I don't think.
Yeah, righto. And he's since buggered it. Anyway, that's another story. All good. Righto, there we go. Well, we're here. We're going to go play, so we're done. That was a good chat. Oh, there's my Can-Am. Oh. So the last question. Your Barra, would you do anything different next time?
Yeah. Put an auto in it.
Auto. What auto?
Oh, if you had the money, you go ZF6 for sure, but I think it's a bit dear, so I'd probably just go an RE4.
What's your, so what are the choices?
ZF6 out of like a Falcon, like the Falcon 6-speed auto.
Yep.
Or then like BMWs and all sorts. They're in like a billion different cars.
Yeah, right.
Or like a petrol auto.
Manualised.
Yeah, or just auto, but yeah.
Just like an RE4, is it?
Yeah, RE4 or RE5.
Yeah,
So,
right.
I think RE4 is more bulletproof.
Right.
Less computery stuff.
Yeah. A couple of mates have done the autos, haven't they? They're pretty impressive.
Yeah, like RE4 and JD, and then it's just like zero electronics in it. Like, I think they're pretty good.
Mr. Barra's done the whole XR6 steering wheel, everything, eh?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So his flappy paddles work, all the buttons with his radio, everything all work from the steering wheel. That's pretty cool. There you go.
I haven't got that much spare time.
Yeah. And how do you reckon the Barra shaped up against the Suzuki, mate?
Went alright.
The David versus Goliath battle.
We outdrove him on one hill, but I don't know. I think that Suzuki's pretty cool.
It's a pretty cool car, isn't it?
Like, yeah, just that Suzuki on 131s goes as good as